Today I'm celebrating Earth Day, and it's funny because over the years I've really struggled to consider how to describe my spirituality or my relationship with the mystery of the universe. For me, atheism doesn't cut it, but none of the actual religions seem to encapsulate what it is that I feel about the world. And over the years I've come to think of myself as a gaian, someone who identifies with this planet, with Mother Earth, the mother from which I was born. I was born of this dust, I was made of this dust, I shall return to this dust. And it seems not just a poetic idea that truly this earth is my mother. As such, it seems that it seems like there's no better way to describe myself than a gaian. I'm of this planet. Even if one considers this planet to be spaceship Earth, like Buckminster Fullerton, flying through space, I'm protected by its atmosphere. I'm protected by the magnetosphere. I'm here, hurtling through the Milky Way, through deeper space, and I am a citizen of this planet. And not actually a citizen because of course that describes a political identity, but a denizen of this planet. And I believe in this planet. I see it, I feel it, I smell it, I touch it. I feel better and healthier the closer my relationship with this planet is. When I'm barefoot on the soil, when I'm swimming in the sea, when I'm walking in the forest, I'm always infinitely happier and more at peace than when I'm walking through a city, sitting on a sprung-loaded bed or looking into a screen. I'm extremely grateful for being alive, and being alive on this beautiful pearlescent planet, this blue-green diamond in the darkness that we're now able to perceive from outside of our own atmosphere. It just confounds me what it is to be alive here on planet Earth. And as such, it's really difficult to find myself conflicted by the fact that I am complicit in the harm of this planet, just by the nature of existing in modern civilization and needing clothes and food and water. I'm complicit in much of the harm that is done to this planet. And yet I do feel that it is human, it's at least a role that we could take to be caretakers, for humanity to play a caring and benevolent and active role in the ongoing thriving of this planet. I feel like it's something that we are learning how to do. I mean, clearly humanity are somewhat like toddlers, we're in this bountiful paradise, clumsily flailing around trying to work out what it is that we're supposed to be doing here. And it seems to me it's my prayer that we are in the process of learning what that role is to become, how to live in right relationship with this incredible jewel of a planet. That's why I like to consider myself a gaian. And so it seems like it'd be impossible to celebrate Earth Day without celebrating that relationship that we have with this planet. I don't believe that we were thrust into some Gnostic hell zone for which we must emancipate and liberate ourselves. I feel that this life is a gift to us if we can only find a way to cooperatively exist with the biosphere. I understand that to imagine Mother Earth as a feminine being is to some degree anthropomorphization. It's always a struggle to say that word. But, like we're projecting our ideas of reality onto something that may be completely inert. But it seems to me, as science is trying to fathom what goes on with weather systems and the unbelievable complexity of the biosphere, that to presume that there's no consciousness in this planet or in the stars is somewhat an act of hubris, and blinding oneself to the reality of how well we seem to, or we have the potential to coexist with this planet. We can look at ancient peoples around the world who have managed to live in perfect harmony with their environment for thousands of years, and it seems if humans are willing to place certain limits upon their behaviours, certain limits on their use of technology, it's possible to sustain a really joyous and beautiful lifestyle for a very long time. So here's hoping we're just about to work out how to do that. I generally try to shy away from hope, to avoid that oscillation between hopefulness and hopelessness, and that's one of my concerns about Earth Day actually, is that it often becomes almost a parade of mourning and a tragic celebration of all the dirty, horrible things that we're doing to this planet. But I wish to really appreciate what it is that we have on this day. I'm a celebrant for funerals, and far too much time is spent celebrating things after they have died. And I choose to celebrate this planet, this world that I live in right now.